Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Not really much. It's happened. I'm kind of still in the same place that I was when I stopped that first episode. So we're in Sandover Village. You know, just coming down, trying to see what everybody needs and all that. This is a fisherman's house. We'll see him in a bit.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Alrighty, let's get started by talking to Jack's uncle. Not really his uncle, but the story doesn't really explain that. Funny enough, the way how I found that out was when I first got this game back when I had, the PS2, which this is one of the first games I ever played. Besides that one game I've already talked about. Anyway, getting off topic here. There's a little booklet that games used to come with that would tell you about the controls and the story and all kinds of cool little stuff. And he was in there because they had a brief description of a lot of characters in the game. And it was it's his uncle, but he's also not his. It's weird. Just it's hard to explain. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Alrighty. So that's where they start. This is where they introduce the mechanic of get me 90 orbs and I'll give you a power cell kind of thing. Classic platformer mechanics, just not really a whole lot you can do about it. It's a good way to kind of help distribute out the power cells instead of just having them all over the place. You gotta work for them. But yeah, let's go talk to the mayor. Quotation marks.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
Alrighty.
This is a catastrophe.
So yeah, that's the mayor. And if we go back there's a scout fly. Alrighty. Let's go over here and talk to this guy. This guy always reminded me of a surfer dude kind of guy, just from his voice. You'll see.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a parcel if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Alright. Yeah. Pretty much, you can kind of see where it's like, oh, what's up, bruh? Surfer dude, yeah. You know. Bullshit like that. Anyway. Let's go around here and go grab this. This scout fly, and then we'll come over here and grab that one. Dadgummit, come on. I guess you can't roll over the water. Alright. But yeah, rolling is kind of how you get around fast in this game, usually. Besides the blue eco, because that just speeds you up. Let's go talk to this bird lady.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Alrighty. Yeah, crazy bird lady. Another thing I want to point out. You saw of course you saw the whole
What a weird
baby
thing.
flut
We
egg.
can get this
That
open if
motherfucker
you
was
power up with that
huge.
zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah, think about it. How big was the mother? Like, that's a fucking huge ass egg. Like, how big was the goddamn mother? They don't ever go into that. It's the fucking weirdest thing. Oh, shit. We're gonna do a little. I'm gonna show you a little cutscene skip you can do. If you so you notice how these cows, or yak cows. No, you don't. Get back in there. You little shit bag. Get in there. There you go. Yeah. So normally you're supposed to go over there and talk to the farmer over there, right? I'll show you something you can do. You can also do this with every single person in the game, almost, except for like the unskippable, or not unskippable cutscene, but just like talking cutscenes. If you do their tasks for them, except for a select few of them, you can actually skip their cutscenes. And of course, you know, technically it wouldn't be right to skip this cutscene, but you know, I just figured I'd show everybody, you know, something I didn't know as a kid. Had to sit there and watch every single cutscene and all that, you know. It's stuff like this you find out just later online. I actually found out this not too long after my first playthrough. I remember I think I was like, I was really young at the time. I can't also remember my exact age, but I remember I sat there and I was like, I wonder what happens if like I actually do this task or do this, or get them the orbs before they have a chance to ask me about it. And, you know, I was like, oh, I don't know, let's figure it out. And then it just actually skips the entire dialogue, which now looking at it is like fucking hilarious, because it's like,
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
it's like, you know, we're just not gonna. I wonder if the people at Naughty Dog before they went fucking batshit crazy, Last of Us 2. Anyway, let's not get on that, because that's a train wreck within its own right. But yeah, I wonder if they ever planned for that to happen. But anyway, let's talk to him.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
But yeah, something cool you can do. Let's go ahead and get this. Scout fly. And as you can see, there's a scout fly up there. So let's go ahead and do that.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Alrighty. Ooh, that was fucking close. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this scout fly and get that power cell. Let's go ahead and talk to this oracle.
In this area.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
But yeah. Just like Daxter said, this is the oracles that Samos was talking about. Or precursor oracles, anyway. If you look right there, you can see he's got 2 power cells for eyes. Funny thing, you will see somewhere down the road, whenever eventually I come over here and grab the rest of them. When you take the power cells out of his eyes, it's or out of his little thing, he looks dead inside. Like he looks like a husk. It's the fucking funniest thing to think about. Alrighty. While we're over here, let's go ahead and head out to the jungle, shall we? It's a pretty cool area. I like it. Like, that's the thing about Jak 1. Or, you know, Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, but I like to call it Jak 1 because it's, you know, one of the original, it's part of the original PS2 trilogy. Anyway, getting on topic here. I liked all the areas in this game because they all feel different. They all feel like they're all part of an alive world. Bastard trying to get me. But, yeah, you know, it all feels like it's an actual connected world. Here's a little fucking vine thing. Plant vine thing, I don't know the technical
enough orbs to trade
term
for a
for it.
power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
I got here, snake, or whatever the hell that is. Let's see if I can grab these. Ooh, that was close. Fucking frog. Froghead. Yeah, there's, as you can tell, there's a lot of deadly creatures in the jungle. So you gotta be careful, because you only got 3 hits. Well, technically 4 hits. Fucking bastard. Once we get this thing to little counter here to 50. Oh, those are lurkers. That's the technical name for them. I'm not sure if they've mentioned it yet in the story, but yeah, those are the lurkers. Those are kind of like, as you can remember, those 2 guys, or those 2 people from the cutscene earlier on in episode 1. Yeah, those are the bad guys of this game. Let's go ahead and hit this blue eco beam and come to this door, which has the blue eco symbol on it and power cell. Funny enough, I was a dumb kid when I first played this, so I was like, how do you get this door open? Like, for the longest time. And then I just remember just being on blue eco, or grabbing blue eco, and then just walking up to it, and it just activated the door. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you do stupid stuff. You don't really think. You're just kind of like, oh, it might open, or something, you know, stuff like that. You know, we were all kids. You know, we all didn't really see things, especially in games, like, right then and there and figure it out, but, yeah, let's go ahead and hit this attraction.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Alrighty. And these are like,
by pointing it at the next tower.
These are little, like, I don't even know the technical name for them. I'm just gonna call them like mirror towers. As you can see, the blue eco beam's coming from the temple, and we're just gonna sit here and redirect it. You know, nothing too crazy. Actually, I'll come back and do that in a minute. I want to go over here. Oh, shit. Missed that jump. Let's go this way. Let's go over here and come grab these orbs. As you can see, with Blue Eco, we're able to grab those orbs out of the water. Normally you have to dive for them, but that's something cool you can do if you're fast enough. And then let's grab this. Alrighty, that's 8 power cells now. Let's go ahead. Yes, you can. Yes, as well, you can kill the fish. It's kind of funny. Because apparently they're evil too. Who'd have thunk? Alright, let's go ahead. As you can see, there's another one of those blue eco vents. And then, you know, just casually get a fucking bridge out of the ground, you know? Because Blue Eco is just that powerful. Let's go ahead and so we can dodge these. Oh, there you go. Just barely made it. As you can see, these things right here, these are, they don't really say them till later in the game, but these are dark eco boxes. Yeah, if you touch them, hit them, or anything like that, they explode and they deal damage to you. Just something to know for later. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab these orbs here. I think there was some orbs over here. Damn fish, almost got hit by it. Let's go ahead and grab these here. Alrighty. Ow.
And keep away from those dark eco boxes.
That was not my intention. But, you know, well, there you go. Also, trampoline, are you gonna work? Thank you. Let's go ahead and climb up here and grab these. Let's go ahead and there's some more precursor up there, but we'll get them later. How did it? Ow! Alright, this man's juking me. There you go. Alrighty. You can see there's another tower you can get to at some point, but we'll go back over there and grab it in a minute. We gotta redirect the beam and, you know, move it all over the place. Now that we've gotten up here, let's go back. Let's go over the bridge, shall we, and grab the rest of these precursor orbs. And then we're gonna go down there under this bridge and we're gonna meet somebody. Somebody that's been talked about for a little bit. Little quotes here and there talking about the fisherman. You know, the fisherman runs the boat. He's down here, funny enough. Let's see what he has to say.
Never get in there.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Sure.
There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh?
If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them buggers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Alrighty. I used to love them.
Here comes a big one.
See, I played through this game a lot. So, as a kid, so I kind of memorized a lot of stuff, and it's still like hardwired into my brain. But yeah, this used to be one of my favorite things to do as a kid, just sit in the river and catch fish. It was like the most entertaining mini game, I think, of this entire game. You gotta be careful though, because if any slip by, that's one missed. Yep, just like that. That's what I get for talking about it. Oh, missed that one again. Damn it. Damn it. Missed that one. Oh, almost didn't catch that one.
Steady, boy.
These fish are crazy little... I can't even say anything about that.
Hold steady.
Almost there.
Whew. So fucking eels. Remember, we can't get one of them or else we have to restart. There we go. Now we should be able to...
To the left.
Damn
Hold
it.
steady.
Alright, I'm gonna focus.
Steady, boy. Steady, boy.
Damn.
You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Let it be known that it's probably the worst I've ever done since I was a kid. And also, he just sits here and laughs for all of eternity, I guess. But yeah, that's the fisherman. And now we have access to his boat, and now we can go to Misty Island, but we're gonna wait a little bit on that. First things first, we're gonna finish up this area. Trying to make sure if there's anything over here. Nope. Let's go ahead, and now that we're over here, let's go ahead and hit this little mirror contraption and redirect it to another little one of these towers.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Heck, I'm in. Ah! That's all I get for trying to show off. I was trying to do a little trick. There you go. It's a little trick you can do to kind of get a kind of an extended long jump, I think. I can't remember the actual term for it, but learned that during a speed run. It's crazy how, like, broken you can make games and cool mechanics you can find out whenever you watch people speedrun this game, which, like, for example, I think, like, the fastest speedrun I've seen in this game, 100%, I think it was like an hour and something? Hour and a half? It's insane. Like, it blows my mind because I remember I used to be able to, like, when I first played through the game, it took me a while to beat it, but I remember, like, because I was a seasoned veteran on this game after playing it so much as a kid, I think the fastest I've ever beat this game was like 5 or 6 hours. When I was actually trying, I think it was like 5. It's been a long time, I can't remember. Now that we've collected everything around the area, we are going to go and go into the tower. Or not tower, but yeah, I guess it's technically a tower. One more hit and I'm going to be dead. So let's try and be a little bit careful. Oh, let's mess that up.
If Blue Eco can build a bridge, then I bet it'll open a door. Let's go back and get you juiced up again.
Right, yeah, that Blue Eco for the door. Good lord. I just got off work not too long ago, so before I recorded this, so my brain's kind of fried, so apologies.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Let's go ahead and hit that. Come on, camera. Work them in here. Oof. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab these precursor orbs. Grab that scout fly. Oof. Try not to walk off and fall down. Because you know that wouldn't be good. The one thing I do like about this game, if I haven't mentioned already, it's such a chill game. It's just a game you could boot up one day when you have nothing to do and just play. Don't have to worry about anything, just explore and do what you want to do. It's very great. Well, anyway, let's grab this last power cell. But yeah, I think that was why I was so drawn to this game as a kid, because, you know, as a kid, go home, or you wake up in the morning during the weekdays, go to school, come home, lay down, or just sit down and just, you know, play some video games. At least that's how I did it. Let's see if I can do this little trick right here. Yep. Skip about a little bit of those platforms. Yeah, I think that's why I'm just so nostalgic for this game, because it was a good part of my childhood to where I can just, you know, sit back, relax, and just play for a couple hours. Especially when you get off work. Alrighty. So as you see here, we're kind of stuck in here until we find a way out.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Ow! I should not have taken damage here, but okay, game. Whatever you say. Oh! Alright, game. You do what you want. This game doesn't like me tonight for some reason. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of these orbs. Let's go ahead and grab these and see if I can jump on these platforms. Yep. Yeah, here's this little contraption.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
But yeah, one thing I will say, if you noticed, back whenever, right before Jack, like, apparently pushed a button, or stood on it and went into place, is, that's a big-ass button. It always made me wonder, it's like, how did Jack, because I don't think he's that damn big, or, you know, he's not that big. Like, how fucking, like, how much weight do you have to put on that button just to turn it back on? And you gotta think about it as well. Who turned it off? Because apparently it was on for a while. Also, here's the first boss. I cannot remember the actual name of this guy. I think he was just Plant Guy or whatever. I honestly can't remember. And then he spits out these little fucking bugs. Oh, okay. Oh my god. It's been such a long time since I've seen that. Let me make sure that... Okay, yeah. They checkpointed. Making sure they checkpointed. Alrighty. Well, that's my fault for rushing head first whenever he thought his phase was done, because he's got like 3 phases. Come on. There you go. Alrighty. And then once you get done killing him, he gets these platforms. Come here and give him one good old smack to the head. Kind of same process. Pretty simple first boss. One more smack to the head. He's in this little corner here. They detached her. Spikes before they get to you. They never really explained this plant thing. I think it's just a plant that was taken over by Dark Eco or something like that. We got a power cell for our troubles. And I'm gonna show you a little trick. This this fucking thing right here is one of the reasons why I could never 100% complete this game as a kid. You know, he's dead and all that, and if you just do the good old, he just spits out Precursor orbs. You know, as a kid, you're like, you don't think about, at least I never thought about it for a while. I think he spits out about 5, yeah. But yeah, I remember I would always have like a certain amount missing from my save files every time, and I'd be like, where are they at? I've looked everywhere. And then one day I just sat there and I was like just jumping around, and I did this, and I was like, no way. And fucking Naughty Dog, classic Naughty Dog they're some sneaky bastards, not gonna lie. I mean, in a good way, but you know, it's always great to find stuff like that in old classic games. Whoa! Never seen that before. I have never seen that happen before. Oh my god. Shit. I guess the emulator just couldn't load it fast enough. Man. And also, if you look right here, all the vines are just dead. They did. Yeah, they just slumped over. Yeah, that's, as you saw, that was all the Precursor orbs in this area, so we're gonna go down here and grab the rest of these Precursor orbs. And if I'm not mistaken, that should... Oh, guess I'm missing one. Or missing a few. Should be all of them for Sandover Village, because funny enough, you're in the Forbidden Jungle area, but those orbs count as Sandover villages. I don't know why, it's just kind of a weird boundary thing.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Yeah. There's that. Also, one thing I always thought about, so, for some reason, so, here's the thing that they don't really, I forgot to grab these, that's why. But yeah, if you look at the windmill, whenever the blue eco's hitting it, it's turning it right, generating power. For some reason, as a kid, I always thought, there we go, that's all 50 there. But, I always thought it was more of like a mechanical thing, so it's like, how is that turning when it's just wood? But funny enough, blue eco is just energy.
Hey, let's go check out old Fish Breath's speedboat at the dock.
Let's go ahead and go talk to the mayor. Now that we've powered on his thing.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
And let's go ahead and trade in these orbs.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Alrighty. We don't have to talk to him anymore. But yeah, one thing I want to mention. So, Sandover Village, as far as we've seen, only has, counting Jack, 3 at Samos's hut, 4 for the fisherman, 5 for his uncle, 6 for the bird lady, 7 for the farmer, and then 8 being this guy. Is anybody else just gonna run for mayor? Like, who else is running against you, man? Like, this doesn't seem to be like a lot of people in the village, man. Like, just stuff like that makes me wonder. Let's go ahead and trade in these.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on. I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Well, in my day, you could walk the lands without being assaulted by monsters.
Little quotes like that are always cracking me up. But yeah. I think this is gonna where I'm ending off for today. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry, had to yawn there. Bad timing. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all learned a little bit more about this very classic platformer / just childhood game of mine. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night.